Welcome to Extremely Sideways. We got nothing this episode.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow,
We're
we're
done.
so extreme.
Yeah, we're so extreme. I'm gonna take a nap, dude. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Have a good night, Extreme Ty.
I woke up. I woke up.
God.
I woke up.
Hey, can I get a happy matzah?
You can get
Happy
this
matzah. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, so today's show, we had a really great overall, a great show, really, when you really think about it. Just, it's fantastic. We start with Sabu and Roadkill.
Oh, shit, is that Sabu? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Straight out the gate too,
Oh, he
like
hit me.
no opening or nothing.
Yeah.
At least on like
Sabu's
the
coming
stream.
out. I love watching Sabu open a show. He looks angry. He looks pissed. He looks extremely ready to lock in
Sideways.
and sideways. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah.
Sabu just fucking leg dropped me. Nobody even cares, dude. I'm dead.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
They
you-
killed Ty.
And you can kind of tell that, like, I don't know about you guys, but compared to other Sabu matches that we've watched, just like these past couple, and from like just in general, knowing like different matches of his, I gotta put this up with one of his worst for
What?
sure. It
I
just
thought
felt
it
like there
rocked.
wasn't anything. You thought
I
it
like
I don't
rocked?
think
it.
there was anything particular.
I thought it was fun. Yeah, I thought it was
Well,
fun.
that's why I made it. Like, I don't know.
So what made you think this is the bad Sabu match?
Because-
What put that
Just
there
Because
for
she
you?
hates Roadkill.
Just because there was nothing in there. Yeah, well, I mean, Roadkill wasn't that interesting of a competitor. It didn't seem like
Wow.
there was really that interesting of a back and forth for the time, especially when you compared it to the last week's match. It just kind of felt more by the numbers by comparison. You know what I mean? Not that it
I
was
don't know that I
bad.
would
Like, I'm
ever
not saying
describe a Sabu match as by the numbers. I need you to explain that now.
by the numbers, meaning it was just like, we're going to do a couple of spots. We're going to make sure that Sabu looks big, and then we're going to bring it home. But there wasn't anything interesting to it. There was no real story added to it. Nothing really exhilarating from the spots in the match in comparison to other Sabu matches. I just didn't get a whole lot out of it personally in comparison to his other work.
You see, for me, this is where I'm coming from. This is like a quick and dirty 4-minute match where Sabu just came in with like these two guys came in with the prerogative. We're gonna have the fastest 4-minute match we could have, and we're gonna do everything we can in it. There is like a table spot. There's a super Hurricane Rana. There's a chair shot. It's like this match was ECW in a nutshell in like 4 minutes, and it's not like a great match. Like overall, I'd say this is probably like even a bad match, but it's an ECW match. You know what I mean?
I would say compared to the rest of the show, it's a good match.
You know what? I think Jay just
Other
hates the
than, like,
Amish.
names,
Put that on a
so-
shirt. Jay hates the Amish.
What?
It's the Amish.
Jay hates the Amish.
We've all agreed though that this, well, okay, but you agree with me though that this was indeed a bad match.
No, this match rocked.
This was
You
a
see,
good match.
I love Sabu. I love Sabu just trying to do everything and dying for the cause.
That's what I mean. I still had fun here. You know, like, is it mechanically a well put together match? Absolutely not. But what did it rip? And it kind of
Oh,
ripped.
it ripped. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it was boring. You can't. I'm not going to say that.
Like, did you see that super Arabian facebuster through the table?
That was pretty cool.
Did
You
you
see Sabu
see?
fucking
Did you see
back
him
up and
try to
like
do a
bleeding.
triple jump and just fall over because Roadkill tripped him?
Yep.
Like
You see him throw the chair at Roadkill?
Roadkill.
This was
got
like
smoked.
like I said, the goal here is to, in my mind, was to like set the pace for the show, which it did, but nothing else in the show matched this pace.
that
Oh,
that
fuck no.
that senton almost killed Sabu too.
Yeah.
He should never do that again.
So yeah, I mean, the match ultimately ends with Sabu taking the dub, and he just kills the Amish man. And we cut outside, and there's a
And then we got
vampire.
Blair,
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Bleh!
the vampire.
and he goes hiss.
How are we taking in the information about this vampire? How is everybody feeling about the
Oh,
vampire?
I think he's
That's
rad. I think he's cool.
ECW's the vampire.
I was waiting for Sandman to kick his teeth in.
What?
Yeah, we had the zombie. Now it's gonna be
We're vamping.
vampire. Next week it's a werewolf.
Uh
And for some reason, Taz is the only person that's like, "You guys seeing this?"
huh. Dude, wait. Do you think Taz is the only one that sees it?
Yeah, Taz is the only Taz is having the hallucinations of vampires.
Taz
you know,
invited
they
him
say
in.
vampires can only be seen by people from Jersey.
That's so
Kaz
true.
is the only person that was not told about any of these creatures before the show.
Well, we've
Man.
all heard the Jersey vampire.
Yep.
Taz has
Yeah.
a big beard.
Joycey vampire.
Right
He
up there with the
flies and
Jersey
steals
Devil.
babies, and then
You eat babies.
yeah. So then we have the Mr. Invisible shows up, the Invisible Man.
Yeah,
Tommy
you
Dreamer
might as well be
sits-
invisible.
There's a floating mic in the center of the ring, and Tommy Dreamer is making a challenge out.
Yeah, to me, and I went and beat him up because he sucks.
Yep. Yep.
And then
He's
what?
so-
It was really wild seeing you there.
Yeah, I'm the Big Show now.
very
Well,
Big tie.
so much.
much larger.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel particularly impassioned by Tommy Dreamer's big call out here. I thought, it's the classic of we're ECW and now we're coming back for seconds because now it's episode 2 or no, this is episode 3. My bad. I don't know what he meant by that because he did say like we're coming back for seconds or some shit, right? Am I making that up?
Yeah, you get, please, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, there you go. So like it's like we're already on. This is technically like episode 4 because we had an episode 0.
Yeah.
Then
You're already
we're-
there, Tommy. You're on the show now.
Tommy's hallucinating. And how did you guys feel about Tommy Dreamer's big rah-rah speech? What did you guys think of it?
I'm sick of this man. Get him off my TV.
Yeah.
Until
Until
I
done like a move.
Until I see him in the ring, I want him off my TV.
And that's exactly what Big Show does. He comes in and just fucking destroys Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer does the job. And
Fucking,
gets put in a Cobra clutch.
I got a quick aside. We got to do a little Raw recap since we had an ECW guy on there. So we had RVD versus Cena in the main event for the WWE title, and they actually had people like in the crowd, not in the crowd, but they had people outside going, "Hey, who do you want to win?" And someone said, "I want RVD to win because he's ECW, and that means he's hard." I just want to let you guys. I just want to let you guys know that because
He's hard.
so if anybody like
He's
you
hard.
guys were talking about Sabu and all that, and you're like, he's hard. That's why he's good. Except for Tommy Dreamer, he's not really known for ECW. So
If there was any champion I would want in the WWE, it would be one that's hard.
yeah, and RVD
Very
retained.
hard.
Of course. Well, not really. RVD kind of retained because Edge was a fucker and came in and beat him up.
Again.
Yeah.
Which is all they've been doing
Wasn't
nonstop.
that the exact finish that we had on ECW episode 1?
Yes.
Probably
That's so
on. I was going to say episode 2, but no, they had a tag match then.
Time is cyclical. It's all the same.
Yeah, so
ECW.
then Kelly comes. Kelly shows up on the screen and she's showing her boobs to her boyfriend.
Oh yeah,
At
we
this
get
point.
we meet Mike Knox.
Yep, Mike Knox is allegedly Kelly's boyfriend, and she's showing him her boobs because that's what every
Just show
normal
me,
heterosexual
baby.
relationship is like.
Show
If
me
Mike
the boobies.
If Mike
Yeah,
Knox
only-
is dating Kelly, then I'm dating fucking Charmel. I don't.
Yeah, so Naram and Ty as
Uh-huh.
homosexual males. Is
No,
this
keep
normal?
going. You're right.
Yeah, you're spitting.
Is this a common occurrence in your relationships? Because it's not in mine.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys don't just go to, like, the Walmart and, like, you go into, like, the international foods aisle to go get your
Yeah.
Shin ramen.
Yep.
And
Not
then your
sponsored.
and then your wife
you-
just starts just stripping, and you're like, "Wait, whoa,
Yeah.
baby."
Yeah, then you go, oh, yeah.
No,
And
you
I'm
you
like,
put
"All
that
right, now
away.
we
That's just
gotta-"
for me.
And then you say, "Now we got to get back out there."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I go beat up on, like, the Walmart employee.
Who went awooga from across the Walmart? You're like, all right,
No,
all right,
it's 'cause
bum.
It spent, like, 20 minutes to come to my self-checkout line to go and unlock the thing because I bought alcohol.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. Let's talk about how self-checkout has ruined grocery stores.
All right, I need you to
Instead,
put
I
that
want
in.
to talk about how Kurt Angle is having a crisis.
Oh,
Can we just put in like all of his faces because he is very orange, very red at the same time, and he won't stop pouting.
In my
I'm-
notes,
this-
I put this as sober Kurt Angle.
Yeah, this in my in my head canon, we are inside the mind of Kurt Angle, and this is what he sees when he goes to sleep. Like, this is him talking to himself, saying, like,
Good job, Kurt.
You're a fucking piece of shit failure. You haven't been able to make yourself a champion. His family loves him, but he can't help but hate himself.
Aaron Angle does not love him.
I really enjoyed it. It. If anything, it added a whole lot more behind Kurt Angle within the storyline. You know what I mean? Especially with everything else going on with Edge and Cena and all this other shit. You know, it's easy for one of them to get lost in the mix of the other. Especially on a show like this, I really kind of felt it as a breath of fresh air. Kurt Angle just showing off his chops, showing why he's a goat then and a goat now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really
Speaking of the future GOAT, we got Mike Knox making his debut against Danny Doring. And
but Kelly's also there.
Kelly's there. Yeah, Kelly's there. Fucking Mike Knox did not realize he had that dog in him. He was smoothing. I was surprised.
Before we get into that, we need to discuss some things on kind of the commentary side.
Yeah, of course.
Joey Styles is making fun of Taz for not being able to say the word exhibitionist properly. Now I can't say properly. And I need to know, can the three of you say exhibitionist properly?
Exhibitionist.
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 All right, we can carry on now. Go
on.
Were you gonna rag on me like I'm Taz if I said it wrong?
Yeah, I was. I was targeting you, Narum, specifically. I was really hoping you'd fuck up. I don't know.
Tweet!
I just don't trust you.
Flag on the play. Targeting. You're out of here, pal.
I'm gonna take out Narum's knee now.
Oh no! There's no holding Narum back. Hey man, that match.
Now we gotta talk about
bad.
Mike Knox and Danny Doring. So.
Oh man, Mike Knox and Danny Doring put on a slobber knockout match.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember from this match is
what
Kelly
happened
going
after.
up to the guy to go show him the booba. And then Mike
That
Knox
was-
shoving this guy the wrong way.
You got a fucking guy in the crowd going, "Yeah, come here," and she's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Come here, come on." Mike Knox's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That was Vince McMahon who put his soul into another body.
This man is. I love my girlfriend very much, and I really don't want her exposing herself to some strangers. And he's the bad
Omicron nomad soul be like.
guy. Wow, why can't she just be open and free with her body in public?
Yeah.
With
Why can't we be sex positive around here?
in public, just start taking everything out.
Yeah. So anyway, Mike Knox hits the Sister Abigail. And wins.
Oh, sick, dude. That's where Bray got it from.
No, I think that's just what he called it. I remember Mike Knox saying that. That's the sister.
He said he yelled out, "I'm hitting the Sister Abigail right now."
I'm hitting the Sister Abigail right now.
Yeah, and I remember Bray Wyatt. I saw Bray Wyatt in the stand in the audience, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
And then Kelly said, "Yeah, whatever, babe. I don't care." And then just left and went over the strip again.
But no, hold on. Taking this into like at the risk of doing some actual analysis here. Mike Knox, what the fuck do they see in him?
I don't know. He's
because I don't see it. Like they're clearly trying to build something up with him. I mean, aside from the attempt at putting him in like some weird, embarrassing relationship storyline where like his girlfriend is ready to show her boobs to everyone for some reason.
Well, not for some reason. She's an exhibitionist.
For sure, yeah. But like but like just to random dudes, you know what I mean? Like, let's go, I guess. But point being, like, are they trying to build Mike Knox up by putting him with Kelly, or are they actively trying to shit on him for some reason? And if so, like, why? Why is Vince McMahon trying to kill Mike Knox?
I guess we'll have to figure that out.
Kelly.
Hey, you know what? That answer will be on the test.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Because he's back, baby. I can't wait to see big fucking test. He's jacked to fucking shit. He's all natty. There's nothing else.
So natty.
It's all natty.
He died of being natty.
He died of being natty, yeah.
He was extra natty.
And he looks good. So hopefully he wrestles good. But
oh yeah, definitely.
We don't know if that's true or not. Now it's
Yeah.
time to get exposed again, but we don't have
Yeah.
our resident freaks, so we just gotta move past it.
One thing, no, hold on. One thing I want to say about it is like this fucking segment goes on for like 5 minutes.
It was so long.
And then
Yeah.
and then Mike Knox comes up and escorts her out like that's enough. You're going too far. Even though she was doing the same thing for the whole 5 minute period of time.
That's enough.
All right, I've seen enough here. You've gone through a whole song. I think we're done here.
Yep. This was
It's
my
like-
plus 10 moment.
And then we went from one strip show to another because now we got
Yep.
Oh man,
Big
Big Dick.
Big Dick Johnson. He's not even named yet. So they're
No?
just like, who is this?
This is deep lore. Hold on. No, like didn't he have something on the back of his fucking jacket though?
I
It
don't
looked like
know.
It almost had Flair or something.
Yeah,
But
it looked like it was a blacked out Ric Flair on the back of it. Like they just repurposed one.
Yeah,
In
this,
my notes, I put this is bootleg Jerry Lawler ECW original.
he this isn't his debut either. He was on Raw backstage dancing up on Vince.
I'm happy to report I pulled up the tape. It says Johnny on the back of it.
It's Johnny.
okay.
Yeah,
It was very hard to see.
it's very faint, but it definitely says Johnny, like
Telling
JONNY.
Can you post that?
Yeah, let me see.
Editor Ty, can you put it up?
Yep,
The
there it
Let's
picture.
try
is.
to get a
Ooh.
good shot of it here.
Ooh, that's a nice jacket. Will that be on
Ooh,
WWEshop.com? Is it like
Ooh,
you
I
like
hope so.
alumni?
Is the thong on sale on WWE? Shop?
Ooh. This is
That's
how
the
we
real
this is how we get real money. We gotta sell BDJ merch. For
Is
real.
he in the Hall of Fame? He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm shocked that he's not.
Cody Rhodes should induct him.
Adrenaline in his
In
penis.
my Johnny.
Yeah, Cody should just like rip his suit off and just have like the thong.
Oh,
All right, take a look at that.
but now we got ruined because now we got fucking, Sandman coming down, drinking a beer, smoking a cig. He's laughing at him. You know what? Sandman kind of looks at BDJ and goes, "Wait a minute, I think that's kind of hot, dude." And he starts to pull out his cane, and BDJ starts fucking whipping the penis out. He's flopping the penis around, and he grips up Sandman's cane, and he just goes to town on that cane. And then Sandman took a big swig of beer and just came everywhere, just spit it all out.
Yeah,
It
he's
just-
really
It
annoying.
was very,
actually.
very weird. But hey, man, whatever floats
he
your
might
boat.
be our queer icon, honestly.
Honestly, though, yeah, I didn't realize Sandman was a queer icon.
I didn't realize he was chill like that.
And
Yeah,
he-
he just didn't like it when he took the beer away. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, when he took the beer away, then it was over. BDJ was
Like
going down.
there wasn't
Mhm.
there wasn't a problem with the content of what BDJ was doing. Sandman
Whoa.
clearly enjoyed it. It just was
Right.
once the overstep of the beer came along.
Yeah,
Sandman's an ECW original, so they probably did this stuff like in the back.
Yeah. They
Where do-
definly were
where do
hitting
you
it
guys-
in the back.
where do you
All
guys
the
think
time.
he ranks as a queer icon? Like top 5, top 10, bottom
Ooh.
10,
Can
you put him as a
I'd put
bottom?
him at 7.
7?
I'd
Okay.
put him
See,
at
I'd have to
7.
put him in the top because he's definitely not a bottom.
Hey,
You're right.
Let's go.
What if he's a power bottom?
I can
No.
see Sandman being a power bottom.
Well, BDJ got his ass
Dude's
beat.
bleeding on his way to the bed. There's no way.
Now, going from that to the anti-queer, Paul Heyman's here.
Wait, Rob Van Dam? What are you doing?
I don't know. Is he? He's
I
like
don't know.
RVD's like, whoa, what are you doing back here,
there
Paul?
was like a bit here or something, right? I kind of missed it.
Yeah, they just kind of talked about Saturday night's main event.
Yep,
guess
the
they have
big
a-
match coming up
I guess they have a
Yeah,
triple
yeah.
threat coming up,
with
so
Edge
that's
and Cena.
fun, I
And then-
guess.
That Kurt is also having the match tonight.
Yeah, if
with,
Kurt wins, they make it a 4-way.
You know,
Well,
Paul's
it'll
like,
turn
I
into
got
a
your back,
4-way.
buddy. And he's like, no, I
you
don't.
know I got you.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so then Edge shows up and takes Lita to the front row, and Lita's looking pretty fine, and Edge is looking pretty dastardly, just about typical.
Lita has like a kind of like an old lady face.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ed or Ty, can you
Mhm.
show from Raw RVD shadowboxing both belts? Thank you. He just had the belts set up and he was just going, hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah.
He's just so wacky. You can't help it. He can't help himself.
You're right.
Then we have like a nothing segment of Taz confronting Edge for some reason.
Yeah,
Made
what was
his
up with
way
that?
all the way over from the commentary table, all the
which
way
is
down
at
past
the entrance ramp.
right, all the way down past the ring, and then came to spoke and spoke with him, and then he was like, "What are you doing here?
Yep.
Why are you here for like 2 minutes?"
I mean, he said he
straight?"
was going to show up.
He made it very clear.
Yeah, but the thing is, then Edge's response is like, "Yeah, I'm here to watch the match."
No.
Sweet. Okay.
Like, oh, okay. Like, not now what?
Well, but Edge does it in a dastardly way. He says,
Yeah,
"Oh,
he does.
look at the mic.
Oh my god.
I gotta lift it up because you're short, Taz. You're short."
Now it's time for the main event. We're already here.
Yep, that's it.
RVD versus Kurt Angle. It was very long. You know,
As every
Yeah.
RVD matches, I think it was about like 16 minutes. Right?
triple 5-star over here. You
Sounds
know,
about right.
he's got the H in him. He's got the HHH, brother. You can't get it out of you. You got to give you a freaking 15-plus minute main event.
I'm going over, big dog.
Even the one on Raw, it was like 10 minutes, but it felt like 15 because we knew Edge was coming, but we didn't have Edge coming this time. He sat there and waited patiently. Good Edge.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you,
did.
Edge. The match wasn't bad, but it just... Oh,
This is a more competent wrestling match than the match that started the show, but I enjoyed the match that started the show way more.
it's just... I'm kind of like sick of the wrestling part of the wrestling shows, honestly. Like, that's what SmackDown's got that problem with. Like, sure, the matches are better, but they're not interesting.
Well,
I think that's- Oh, go
I
ahead.
think part of the issue here is like we have like this complete tonal dissonance in the show, right?
Yeah.
Where ECW is like a shit show until you get to the one match that's actually like the point of the show. Right?
This is what you need to
Where-
care about.
Yeah, like we have Mike Knox and Danny Doring while Mike Knox's girlfriend Kelly tries to show her boobs to people, and that's a whole like side plot. And then we have Sabu and Roadkill. And Roadkill is an Amish man, and Sabu is an Arab man, and Sabu just fucking kills Roadkill in like 4 minutes. And we have a vampire show up, and then suddenly we have an Olympic gold medalist and a guy who's like an alleged martial arts expert fighting in the ring for a world championship.
For like
It's
20
just like,
minutes.
yeah, this is all within the first 30 minutes of the show.
And now we got another 15 or was it 17-12 this went?
I
Yeah.
guess.
For a while. I mean, like, everything else, like, the first match was like 4 minutes. Kelly attempting to strip before Mike Knox stops it was like, it felt like
5
10
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Cage Match loves this match. It's like almost 8. It's like
I mean,
7.8.
It's not like it's a bad match. It's just
So like
it's
we don't even got to talk about it, but like I just want to more than the match itself. Like the result doesn't matter. We know what's happening. We know what the goal is here. You know.
Uh-huh.
It's a fine match.
Is ECW thematically working right now?
No,
because I think
absolutely
it's
not.
not.
No.
You know, Martin asked me on the last Raw Down, and he had a good question, especially with ECW. He said, how is ECW doing, like, ratings-wise? And this episode did get 2.2 at the time, which is not
2.2
bad.
mil.
Yeah.
That's
No,
insane.
Raw and SmackDown would kill
Well,
to get.
Yeah, I know.
2.2.
The last episode had 2.3.
On Sci-Fi at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and the first one had 2.8. So it did drop down quite a bit. But
Still, that's
yeah, no, at 10
insane.
o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Li-
TNA was probably getting like a 1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 1.1.
I'll almost guarantee that will not be the case by the next episode, just because it's just going to continue to be that steady decline. You know, of more and more people who really loved ECW starting to realize more and more that it's not going to be the ECW that they know at all. So
Which
like
is-
2.2,
which is what I mean.
like especially for ECW plus the WWE product, but like yeah, give it time.
This is actually very highly rated on Cage Match. I'm surprised. Like, people were giving this 9, like the whole show.
Really?
Whole show.
The whole show, yeah, 9. It's out the door. Like, who's saying this? It's crazy.
Oh.
I overall feel like this the like ECW is like One Night Stand is great because you can encapsulate everything that ECW is in that one night. But when you have to book a regular ECW show, it turns into a challenge because now we have to, in this specific period of time, it's Vince McMahon matching what he wants with what he thinks ECW is.
And he's always hated ECW prior.
And that's why we have like a weird exhibitionist woman, and then Sandman is beating up zombies and male strippers.
And coming.
And it's not even at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
And it's not even in the Hammerstein Ballroom. So yeah, like overall, like this show is just like a catastrophe, and it makes no sense.
Well,
it's all right.
But it's like in a good way because it's kind of interesting, right?
Final thoughts. RVD does get the dub, and we end the show. Edge and Lita just leave. Just kidding. He speared RVD, and the Raw guy does it again. ECW bad.
My God.
And then he fucking licks Lita in the mouth, dude.
They're gonna have live passionate sex on EC. Nope, they cut the.
Yeah, they cut the cams
again.
Kelly, but no Lita.
They went too long on Kelly. We didn't get to see the licking. We didn't get to see the sucking, and we didn't. I mean, the show kind of sucked. I guess we did get to see the sucking.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing? Do you think we got this?
I think we're sideways right now, and
extremely
stay that way.
If I was to give, or if I'm to get 3 words to describe this episode, Jay, what would it be? You better say it, or I won't.
Extreme.
Okay.
Sideways. And
I'm thinking stink.
You give
stank,
me that
stunk.
Stunk.
Ooh, wow, he's so good. Look, I'll give you one. It's just inconsistent.
It's sug.
There's nothing.
Yes.
You sug.
She
sug.
The Uber driver sugged me.
She sug me.
Bye, guys. I don't know how do I end the show, dude. Extremely sideways.
That's
don't really
We're
work.
done. The show is thematically over. We have nothing to say. It's done.
We got another
It's
5 minutes. Dude.
This was a mid episode. Nothing happened.
Hey, get that gun on.
Big show.
Oh!
He's got a gun.
Ah! Help!